Hi everyone, it's Robbie here. I just want to share a story because I did a few days ago, or a week or 2 weeks ago, I posted a poll asking you guys if you wanted me to do certain type of videos and the LGBT different subjects one. So here's the first video, and actually I'm going to share a very personal thing on here. So let me say first off that I think I've made a video about this before, but first off I just wanted to say that social media was created to make people addicted and mainly to feed envy. So what does this mean? Everybody that uses this, that's addicted to it, is usually wanting to provoke envy in other people. And in return, they feel envy. So it's like a cycle of envy and hate and kind of like competing. And at the end of the day, you kind of lack self-worth. This really does not help with building a strong self-esteem. So when I started in the porn industry, let's say that my mental health or my habits were really bad. Today I can say that I'm a completely different person. But the first 3 months I started porn, or 4 or 5 months, I don't remember, in Spain, it was like, I was like, I'm not going to say I'm famous, but let's say I was, in a very short time, like, quite known. And for me, it was a bit stressful. I was nominated basically on the third month for like a Husla Bowl, I think you call it. And for me, it became, I guess, very overwhelming. From that point on, which is 4 years ago, I started to have somatization symptoms. Or I don't know how to say very well in English. Sorry. I'm originally half Spanish, half American, but I don't use... I started to have these symptoms, okay? And supposedly they've been there because of some anxiety. And it was all sparked from this moment. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say by this is this really stopped me. These symptoms were disrupting my life. I went through depression. I went through bouts of anxiety for these past 4 years. Let's say for the previous 3 years. This last year has not been like that, thank God. And I just really I can't put my finger upon what it is that I have, but I can tell you that I've been working on basically my self-esteem. I've been working on just feeling good about myself without external validation. I was very reliant on it. I was in it's toxic, this social media. All of this is very toxic. You're not learning to find your strength and your energy from within. You're not learning to love yourself. You're looking for external validation. You're just feeding a big fat ass monster called ego. And if you have any other type of like mental or psychological disorder or genetic predisposition, this is just going to push you over the edge. What I mean by this is that I'm not saying porn makes you sick, okay? I'm not saying social media precisely makes you sick, but let's say that social media was created to feed negative emotions in people. So it usually will make you unhappy. To do porn does not make me unhappy. What made me unhappy was the exposition, and it kind of sparked some sort of fear in me And my body just reacted to it, and I still have the physical symptoms. It's almost as if my body was trying to protect me. And honestly, thanks to these physical symptoms, I have been able to fight in changing all these bad habits I was having, all these bad behaviors, all this self-hurt I was inducing, all this lack of self-love, all this not knowing what to do with myself or how to help myself. Now, if I record a movie, if I would go full back into porn, I'm a different person. I don't feel like I need external validation whatsoever, not from any man, not from anyone, not intellectually, not physically. I know who I am, I know my powers and my strength, and I just wanted to shout out to everyone, to just kind of like, you know, people, come on, be conscious, just be more aware of what you're doing with your time, how you feel. If you don't feel well, then you don't have good habits, or you might need psychological help. At the end of the day, as I say, in my case, I have had physical symptoms. I'm still trying to get these physical symptoms out, but I've changed all my habits. My life has improved, and I am a much happier, balanced individual. But, as they say, symptoms from chronic anxiety and other type of disorders can take a long time for them to disappear, because your body needs to be in a constant state of calm and relaxation, let's say. And I still have some triggers and some days where probably it's there. It's not definitely blocking me from living or being happy, but it's there. So let's say it's an ongoing struggle, but I'm definitely winning the fucking battle with no medication. Just meditation, a lot of self-discovery, alone time to take care of myself, and as I say, not looking for anybody's validation, finding validation within my fucking self. Peace out.